Oh no, did I just cut the music? Oops. Ah. All right, it's all good. Where's the hello? Hello? Wait a minute. Why you not loading video game? Oh, is it oh god damn it. It's the OBS thing. Looks like I still have to go through it. Oh, Shari, how's it going, man? Okay, stream seems to be fine. Let's boogie. Let's be a werewolf. How many more of these streams are we gonna have until D4? I'm starting to actually really enjoy my D2 time. So I don't know. I don't know what this is all going to turn out. How you doing, man? Why don't you play Diablo 2 with me, man? Come on, come on. You know you wanna. You know you wanna, man. I so want to turn off all of the lights, dude, and just immerse myself in this game. 12 more days. 12 more days, man. Let's go. Tier list for D4. You know, funny you should say that. We will probably have some. I can boost the music slightly. There's content to be made by D4. Yeah. I want to say for sure, and yeah, and I got shit. I haven't played this guy in a while. What's my sitch? My sitch is I just got Malice. I remember now. And I have Malice and Steel. Malice is the hitter, but it's likely going to eat my HP away. So we'll see how this works out. Running keys with the boys, I will gladly join. I don't understand. Will you or will you not join it? What up, John? Oh, my HP is being drained by Malice. See, this is the issue that I have. So I think I will... What I need to do here. Search the halls and then on the dry heals for the cube. Oh, I definitely need the... Oh no, that's not it. MO guilds? Oh, for sure, man. I don't think it will need any kind of management. Already made one in beta, so what's there to stop me from doing it on the live games? Okay, so I'm just gonna slap all of these. Okay. I do have a little bit of HP. Wait. It didn't swap. One-shotting them feels nice. Yeah, we need to make a group, dude. We need to make a group in D4 not in, yeah, in D4. Jesus, what am I talking about? To tackle world bosses and shit. Wonder how group play will play out. What's this? Pilum, Ethereal. Okay, the lifesteal region is pretty good. Poison Werewolf was super fun in the beta. Having the talent to make Rabies spread 100% faster was really good. Oh, you think so? I tried Rabies. I didn't have a lot of Rabies gear. I'm so curious how it was for you, dude. Because my gear for Rabies was very poop. And Rabies for me was very lackluster. The only reason I used Rabies is because there were a bunch of debuffs that you could rock. Is this, am I dropping frames? A bunch of debuffs that you could drop, put down, god damn it. A bunch of debuffs that you can, use with poisons. You know, take more crit or more crit damage or things like that, you know? Know what I mean? Okay. Wait a minute. I have points? Oh, right, because I got Redmond. Yes. Yes, one-shot him, yes. Ooh. Loving the one-shots. Wait. I don't need to keep attacking with Feral Rage. I would just pull a whole room and then use Rabies and Poison Creeper and rooms would just die. Oh, Poison Creeper too? Oh, I would so be tempted to try that out. Dude, I went with full poison stuff. I didn't get Creeper, to be honest. But I went full poison stuff. All of the things that buff poison in any way, and I still felt like I was doing nothing. Hey, Paravel! Wait, what's this button? Oh, I can use emojis. Do you guys see this shit? What is that? It's little emojis. What? I meant Sarah. What I say? I'm sorry. Oh, some weird ass emojis. I don't know. Anyway, if they balance the playstyles, I am so freaking sold on the Druid, dude. I just need to play the live version of the game, and for them to stop saying shit like, oh, you just didn't play the full version of the, oh, if you just had this one thing. Oh god, that's such a poor argument to justify a class's tuning. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I do need to actually play the class and see, because even the changes made them better, but it still felt like I was behind the other classes. Creeper active is like Necro Poison Nova that always roots for like 5 seconds combined with Rabies. Yeah, active, but that was like what? 13-15 second cooldowns, something like that? No? I have to give them credit where credit is due. The balance updates and all of this stuff, it's pretty good. The way they're keeping everything up to date. Do I need more health potions? Like everything they're doing to the game, except the microtransactions, is like perfect. The only thing that I just don't like is the microtransactions, which, you know, I can live with if they remain fully cosmetics for until the end of time. I'm not gonna jinx it. I'm not gonna jinx. Wait a minute. Or Oasis. By the way, do you guys notice any frame drops or anything? Just asking, because my game is slightly choppy. The game, I don't know if the stream is, but the game is slightly choppy. Massive pulls. I'm definitely gonna remember that and give it a go, dude. Made me excited right now. Wait, let me just find the waypoint if I'm already here. There we go, Microtransactions now. Luckily, it's only cosmetics. Yeah, okay, so I can accept the world that we live in, right? Video games have changed, the industry has changed, microtransactions. It's still, as far as I'm concerned, listen, if I play a free game and it has like gacha systems, like mobile games or whatever, fine, it's a free game. Okay, they can do as many monetization as possible, I just choose to play it or not. But when it's a fully priced premium game like Diablo 4, if they end up doing like giga microtransactions eventually, then I don't know. Obviously, I'm getting ahead of myself, but it's kind of like the only thing on an almost perfect game, and it's very hard not to notice it. The game feels so good, one of the best, if not the best, ARPG games I've ever seen. And the only thing that keeps it from being perfect is that one thing. Hey, what up, Dar? How's it go, man? Okay, maybe I don't want to kill everything because this is just gonna take a while. I just want the waypoint, man. I mean a waypoint. It's the scummiest, it's a full price game. That's what I mean, right? Listen, it's always gonna be scummy when it's a full price game, and it's not just full price game, it's premium priced. It's not like, oh, it's just you just pay money for the game. No, you pay a lot of money for the game. And I am all for, you know, rewarding devs, rewarding artists, paying for good work. I'm all for that. But it just feels like it feels like they could be doing a lot for the game to make it better, but they're putting that behind the paywall. Like all of the cosmetics, like why aren't the cosmetics just part of the game? Why aren't they part of achievements, part of world boss kills, part of dungeon rewards? Why do they have to be behind the paywall? Why you can make that argument for everything. Everything that they put behind the paywall, why isn't it in the game if the game is fully priced? It's just how the work, I don't know if the work ethics, but how the workload is being seen. They're doing the minimal amount of efforts. Well, not really the minimum. The game is really good, but the minimal amount that we will be able to accept out of them for the game to be good on its own, and they're putting as much as they can in microtransactions. What up, Don? Not pay to win. No, not yet, but not that we know of. But you know, human greed goes in weird places, man. So we'll see how it is. But that's what I mean. I'm not saying that they're doing it. I'm saying that that's the only thing that could tarnish this otherwise amazing game. Nah, it was never gonna survive if it was like Diablo Immortal. No way. Sunny weekend with leeches on garden. Ah, you did pop, you did daddy things, man. What do you mean? It's all good, dude. Oh my god, I'm melting these guys. Dude, give me the... Where's the waypoint? I even found the thing. Finally. Do I just go into town now and redo the whole thing? I think that might even be faster. If D4 was like that, I would have definitely been more disappointed. Nah. But the thing is, they're trying to put as much into the game behind the paywall, behind the second level paywall that they can. Like, why? Oh, don't mind if I do. 2 strength, lightning resist, poison resist. Fire, poison for the strength. Poison like reduced, yes. Oh, I could have kept the mana potions. This is pretty cool to play while waiting for D4. Oh my god, dude. 100%. Wait. If you've never played Diablo 2, especially the Resurrected version, whether you play Diablo 4 or not, you should definitely give this a go. This is what made people fall in love with Diablo and ARPGs. Sure, you had Diablo 1, which was a revolutionary game and created the ARPG genre on its own. It stands on its own as a pillar in the gaming industry, but realistically, this is the masterpiece. The ARPG, what made the developers that did Path of Exile do it, because they wanted Path of Exile to be the spiritual successor of D2. All of it, the music, the story, the art, the actual gameplay, the builds, especially now in D2 Resurrected, where they're actually updating builds. Updates that we haven't had in like, oh, I have rabies. Do I care about rabies? Not really. I can put a point just for the sake of it, but... You're using a build guide for this build made? It's all freestyle. I just want to attack fast and blast through the content. That's what I want to do. Builds like only really start to be a thing after like level 60, 80 kind of. That's when you get enough points to put into stuff that you can essentially end up calling it a build. I guess I have a build, but realistically there's no guide for it. I just put all of my points into one skill, to this skill. I put others into this because I couldn't get this yet. I had to like reach level 12 to get to there. So all of the points up until level 12 I put into base werewolf form. But other than that is I played it back at my parents' house, made this game brings back. Oh yeah, when you were a kid, dude. When I discovered this game, I was blown away. Arctic Blast. But you do listen, if you ever played this and loved it, do yourself a favor as an adult and get Resurrected. Even if you play for an afternoon, just for nostalgia's sake. The people that made Resurrected are basically people that love Diablo. You see it from, I don't know how many, you know, rework games you guys played, but reworked games most of the time have like, there's like something missing. Either it's the nostalgia factor that doesn't necessarily translate properly into its new version. Maybe they've changed some of the assets, some of the spell effects. They're like, I know that this looks better now, but the way that this used to look like 20 years ago, I wish I could have that back. Like, I don't think there's anything like that in this version of the rework. I couldn't feel a single thing. I don't feel a single reason to play the what is it? No. How do you do this? Control Z? Alt Z. No. I forgot how you swap. Oh, was it Alt G? Yes, Alt G. There you go. Right? Everything that they made here is like way better. More frames, the same style, same sound effects, same spell effects. Yeah, I'm a druid, man. I'm a doggy lover. What do you want? I'm a dog person. If WoW had werewolf forms for druids, I would be probably main druid all the time. I just bought it. Hell yeah, brother. Come online. The cool thing about this is that we can even online play with both NA and EU, as far as I know. So although, I don't know where you're from, but although NA and EU cannot play on WoW, we can definitely play here. As far as I know. Haven't managed to test it yet, but I'm pretty sure that everything is cross region. Destiny 2 has it this week at Bungie, and then they would state that the money from microtransactions went into the current mission that would come out. I know it's just say, but still cool to hear from you. Oh shit, not even an issue. Okay, so here's the thing, right? The reason why I'm fine with microtransactions is because the games are obviously not the same as how they were before, right? But the games before, when they came out, that was the game that you had. That's it. There were no patches, there were no expansions. I mean, there were, but you know, they came usually with a second CD and you had to buy it also. But now games are maintained, they're updated. Games like Diablo 4 will have like weekly maintenance patches. Whereas before you would have to wait months or years for a bug to be fixed. Then you just played the game with the bug and that just became a part of the game. So I get it, okay? I get it. To maintain a game 100% of the time, you need money because things don't just grow on trees. And I just hope that they keep it civil. Cause I'm willing to pay them, man. That's why I even bought this. I bought this on my PC and on my Switch. I might even have it on my PlayStation, but I'm not sure. But I mainly got it on my Switch because I wanted to play it on portable. So that's what I mean, you know, I like to pay the work, man. The good stuff. Wait a minute, what level am I? 18. Can I not have stealth? Don't I not have it? I think I made it. Yeah, I did. There you go. Shit, I knew it. Let's boogie. I knew I had stealth. Run walk, 100%. Max damage. Let's put the rune in. Gold for monsters. Do I even care about that shit? What about you, friend? What you got? 29 defense. Take this, baby. Take that, bad boy. Okay, get rid of this. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Do I get rid of this too? I don't. It's so good, dude. It's so smooth. I'm telling you guys. Don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on D2R. What if it was more of a donation thing rather than a microtransaction? Nah, no, I don't think. That's very wishful thinking because it's just like. It's kind of like, would be very similar to content creation, but not really, right? It's like how we make content, right? We fundamentally make it for free, but we have Patreons, we have donations, we have subs, we have all kinds of stuff that you guys can support us by. And we love and appreciate every one of your guys' support. We really do. But if we would have to live just on your support, we would not be able to make this full time. This is just how it is. Things cost, for us not that much, right? Thankfully, we have our gear, we have our equipment. It's not like you run like a business, right? Where you have to pay developers, you have to rent places and stuff. Although we do rent a place. But we have to, have ad revenue on YouTube, ads on Twitch and stuff like that. And when you run a business of any kind, even if it's like something very simplistic like a YouTube channel, you cannot run an activity and grow it without at least some form of, in my opinion, maybe I'm wrong, but at least some form of reliable revenue, stream of revenue. To an extent. Ad revenue is not 100% reliable. The most reliable thing is that it's gonna happen. If the video's out, it's gonna get monetized. How it's gonna get monetized, that's when we get to the, you know, the super detailed, the, you know, algorithm, the what people want to see, and so on and so forth. So, and that's for us. I think it's even harder to make it work for like a company. Any recommend settings I should change or not? I don't think so, no. You can look through the menu. There's obviously new stuff that you can go through that you didn't have back in the old game. You can check to see which ones you think you like more. Like the way I like my map to be minimap on the right side. Marcian, for instance, likes to play with like everybody, the way everybody else plays it, like overlaying the whole screen. I like to look at my screen, see my character, see the mob, see my attacks and stuff. I lost my job in December and got a new one that starts on the 1st of June. It's good that you keep on going, man. Yeah, boy. Gotta keep the grind up. Ads in a loading page. No, but that's not what I meant, right? I meant as in, for us as content creators, we rely on a stream of revenue that's not basically donations, right? We rely on ads. So basically, we are selling our product. No, we are selling our what's the word? Our how do you call it in the market space? I think that's it. I think this is good. We are selling our space on the platform, right? We garner attention from people, and we're selling the space for advertisers to put ads there, right? That's what is that how you call it? Jesus. Kind of. So you can think about it. So basically, think of YouTube channel. I think this is fairly similar in terms of concept. A YouTube channel is kind of like a TV. I can just get rid of this. Like a TV channel, right? Like a I don't know, channel 4, channel 5, whatever you guys have. The way old HBO was, right? You can run news shows, the sports segment, the weather segment. And so on and so forth, but you'd have to run ads in between, right? That's what supports. You have a space on the platform, and companies pay you to give them that space so you can advertise them. That's basically what YouTube is. So it's just like being like on a TV channel. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm making any sense. So logistically, we are selling the ad space on YouTube to advertisers. We create it by making you guys interested in our content, and they roll ads. Wait, why can't I not see the map? Oh Jesus. And they roll ads on our channel. I bet it's hard to start creating content from zero and escape that rat race. So respect to you doing what you like, getting some compensation. I don't necessarily think it's hard. I think it's different. It's not harder or easier than anything else you have to do. Because as anything else that you do in life requires time, patience, deliberate effort, and depending on how well you want to do it. It doesn't have to be YouTube. Whatever you want to do in life, you know, you put time into it. If you want to do it right or better than other people, you have to kind of research, see what you can improve yourself, and whatever you do, it's better. We essentially create stuff that other people like. So as a concept, it would be similar to, you know, creating a piece of furniture that people like to use. If the furniture is not good, people don't buy it. So as a similar concept, if the video is not good, people don't see it. We create entertainment. It's not vital for people's existence, but it's something that people are interested in. Now, whether or not that's hard or easy to do, In terms of the actual activity itself, I guess that depends on the person. Oh, hello. But you do encounter similar obstacles to a lot of things that you do in life. Sometimes sometimes things work, sometimes things fall apart, obstacles arise, and how you deal with them breaks your business, because it's kind of like a business, right? It's, well, theoretically it is a business. That's exactly how business is defined. But yeah, escaping the rat race is something that both Marcel and I wanted for a very long time. We had our years in corporations and stuff. It's fine, you know, it's work, somebody has to do it, we did our part, we did it well, then we just wanted to have something of our own. It just so happens that we were fortunate enough for that something to be something really cool, as, you know, playing video games and making content out of them. That's how I see it. Whether it's hard or not, it's a pretty sweet gig, right? We're not drilling in the earth, we're not mining in the mine shafts, we're not, you know, fishing barnacles off of the ocean floor. It's not like, you know, it's something incredibly difficult. But it comes with its own challenges. No! Running out of shapeshift form. Sucker, dude, I'm melting. I'm not even using potions. I'm starting to pick up some real steam, dude. Pretty dope. How do I... My best, thanks for the tips. My wife needs attention. Hey, gotta keep the wife happy, man. Yeah, take care of your lady, dude. Do I even care about health potions? How do you think Barb will do in D4? He was a bit weak. Well, considering how proactive they were with buffing and nerfing stuff, I think it doesn't really matter. If it turns out to be super weak, they're gonna buff it pretty quick. I mean, they buffed Necros within a couple of hours in the beta after people started to complain. You can think that once the live servers are out and stuff is like broken, unplayable, or too weak or anything like that, they will 100% fix it. So I don't think people should worry about balance or tuning, so long as the devs, you know, maintain this cadence of I guess tuning is what it is. Skeletons were overpowered. I cannot see your message because my chat is obscured by this weird ass emoji stuff, which I'm clicking, but nothing seems to be popping down. I don't know what that is. Can I instead, like, 4 barbs on a screen? Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah. So this is so weird. I don't know why. Can I show this? I can show this on stream, right? It's this shit. The fuck is this shit? So when you type, like, I cannot see the last word of your sentence because I have this shit. Like, what the fuck? The fuck is this shit? What is this? I don't know what that is. Yeah, so in terms of balance, it's fine. Their attitude towards game maintenance is really healthy. It's really solid. I love it. I think they're doing amazing. As long as they keep it up, that's not going to be an issue. So if you wanna go barb, my dude. I played Druid and had the most fun on Druid in the first version of the beta, where it was weaker than anything was weaker on the second version of the beta. And I still loved playing it, and I still conquered stuff. It was egregiously weak. It was unacceptably weak compared to the other classes, and still it was fun. You can bet your butt nothing's ever gonna be that weak again and last for more than a day or two. And not for a game like Diablo 4. And especially not if they're gonna do microtransactions. Because one of the benefits of having microtransactions is that adds an extra level of accountability for them, where people are spending outrageous amounts of money on the game. They definitely cannot afford to make sure that the game is shit. Wait, did I miss it? Where did I miss it? What I found very strong was Barb full bleed with ultimate that blows up blood and resets. Yeah, I think that's what I heard Barbs were doing too. Yeah, I'm assuming the devs don't have all of the time in the world to play everything in the game, so they don't know everything. How good or how bad or how weak or how strong it is. So they will need feedback. They will need players to play. They will need, you know, whatever scripts or AIs they have to generate data. Data like we had 10,000 people play Druids, 5,000 of them played it past level 5, 200 played it past level 10, right? They would have data like that. So like, why? Okay, this spell doesn't do damage. They will also have content creators saying, listen, this doesn't do enough damage, or this does too much damage, or whatever. So I'm pretty sure that in terms of balance and numbers wise, it's gonna be fine. You feel like me that D4... Jesus Christ. I cannot seem to be able to function with a pair of headsets that has a cable. No. Like... my shit is fucked again. I always... kind of... look it on stuff. Okay, it's good now. Do you feel like me that D4 has something special in it? I'm 33 years old and I feel bored by all the games, and D4 glue me to the screen for a whole weekend. I mean, I see it. I'm kind of glued to the screen to video games all the time, right? Since this is what I do. However, D4 is definitely different. I don't know if I know exactly what... I mean, I kind of know what you mean, but I don't know if I feel that. What I feel is that D4 seems to bring back a bunch of stuff that we used to like. First, and maybe, and this is my opinion, I don't know if this is what you mean, but I like dark, gory, macabre things like guts and demons and death and stuff like that. Not because I just intrinsically like that, it's just because it feels like the world is a little bit more realistic. WoW is very cartoony and things always work out, right? But that's not how life works. Life is gritty, it's hard, people die, people suffer, and you might be able to win in the end, but it's so hard and you will sacrifice a lot to do so. And video games used to be about, you know, challenges and... What the fuck am I talking about? The game is dark, man. The game is dark and the game is fun. That part of me, that part of the game I really enjoy. Because, especially because it reminds me of Diablo 2. And it doesn't... it makes me feel like I'm not just playing like a fairy tale game. Like a Final Fantasy JRPG, fairies and... butterflies and cat girls everywhere, right? That's one thing. I don't know if that's... I think Barb will be just fine being able to carry all those weapons, all the legendary weapons will be them properly. Yeah, sure, fair enough.
I can't carry anymore.
And you know, we can sugarcoat it as much as you want to, but games have been pretty politically correct for a very long time. And I don't think politics should be in art in any way, shape, or form. Art should be art, whether it's video games, literature, paintings. I think art should be art. break stuff with no consequence. Well, you know, escaping from real life into a video game is not like necessarily a new concept, and it's definitely something that people enjoy engaging with. That's not something necessarily unique to Diablo. It's just that the world feels different. There's a certain appeal that people have towards dark stuff, which is why sometimes you're just really interested in that accident that happened on the news instead of just hearing, oh, this gruesome accident happened. Sometimes you're not just like, oh, okay, fine, just change the channel. Sometimes you might just watch like, okay, what happened? I want to see what's how did that person end up or whatever. That's probably why people like to watch horror movies. I don't think there's anything intrinsically fascinating about actual horror, but probably the dark side of things. We're curious about the dark side of humanity. And, you know, we can argue that Diablo encompasses some of that. In the way that the characters are written. Oh, I cannot sell that. I'm stupid. What am I doing? When you can't stop yourself from having a childlike tantrum and bawling your eyes out because you can kill the entire game with one skill to skirmisher, just sounds embarrassing to see. Entire game with one skeletal skirmisher? How people reacted to the Necro nerf. I actually prefer the Necro with some more engagement, making skills of defenders actually make a difference. I agree, but I do think that the way that it ended up being, I think it was a little bit ridiculous also, no? Listen, I play a lot of Necro in D2 and in D4 and in D3 as well. I like to feel like I'm always making my skeletons stronger and stronger. Obviously, them being immortal at level 1 is kind of stupid, but I like the concept of like, okay, sure, my skeletons keep dying, but eventually they will stop dying, right? And eventually they'll be strong. Is that the point? If not, then they would have to redesign the way that summoning skeleton works. You know how when you summon your last, well, after you summon your last skeleton, if you summon it again, you summon the priest. That needs to happen more, and not just as a priest. Sure, okay, make my skeletons die really quick. Where the fuck is the next zone? Make my skeletons die like super quick, sure. But make me able to buff them, to target them, to resummon them quick, to make them explode, to whatever, right? Make me engage with that stuff more, where it's not about how long they live, but what I do with them, right? Isn't that what people might be more interested in? But when the only thing you do with your skeletons is just occasionally summon a priest that heals them and gives them some attack, having to resummon them is not an interesting gameplay for me. I'd like Barb to have more mechanics to go around boss. It's difficult to play him as he eats all the damage on his face. Yeah, or how about this? How about Barb gets like D3 level of tankiness, where you get ignore pain, where you start to actually become a tank, where you take things to the face and you don't care. Maybe you take damage and convert that into healing. Maybe you take damage and convert that into damage dealt and stuff like that, right? Don't give me, okay, don't give me mobility, or because that's a rogue thing. But at least give me, oh, I'm just gonna take this to the face and I don't give a fuck. Oh, I turn all of the damage taken into an absorb shield, or I turn all this damage back into like some rage blasting. Oh my god, you damaged me, I'm gonna damage you back type thing, right? It doesn't have to be mobility, right? And I'm pretty sure that is gonna be something similar. I haven't played Barb to max, clearly, and I've played Barb and Rogue the least, but I would be surprised if there won't be a mechanic like this eventually. I'm sure indeed too the skeletons got more armored up as you level up. Well, they take stats from you passively, but it's not like something that you do. I disagree. If you're stood still as a barbarian against the boss, no bueno. Well, on beta, sure, but what I mean is if they're not gonna make Barb be able to dodge mechanics the way Rogue and Sorcerer do, then instead make me interact with mechanics differently. Let me take the damage to the face and convert that into other forms of gameplay. I would say skeletons would be cool if they were average to weak side, but you obtain skills and can order them around with special skills like Rage or something. Yeah, I think I see something similar. I found the minions being squishy as long as they feel strong when I invest points in a full summoner belt. I do agree. There has to be something like that. Like the game, okay, so the game, we are in 2023. The gameplay doesn't have to be the vanilla, oh, this just has more HP and more damage. We can make more interesting games, right? We can make it so that, oh, if I'm a wolf druid, this is just off the top of my head, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm a wolf druid, maybe my pets die really quick, but maybe if I manage to keep them alive, for each kill they get 5% health or 5% attack, right? And maybe out of my 3 wolves, 1 always stays alive and it gets to be like an alpha wolf or whatever because it kept killing stuff. And the more it kills stuff, the lesser chance of it dying the lesser the chance of it dying was. To the point where it just got so buffed that it was never gonna die, but the other ones would keep dying, right? Something like that, right? Does that sound like boring gameplay? And then you probably have like an active that sends it, maybe does 50% more damage on the active ability where you pounce on the target. You can have something like that for skeletons too, right? How did you adjust the colors of your map? I didn't change anything on the map. What do you mean? That's just how the map is. I just put it to the corner. Strangle nut? What? I don't mean about... Oh, you're applying. It's like if you take skirmishes, you're gonna do damage but live. You're gonna do damage but live less, right? Skirmishers. And the defenders tank more. Maybe the defenders tank more and have some kind of thorns, right? Or provide like a 10 or 5% damage reduction aura to you as well, right? Like, there's so many cool things they could do with all sorts of stuff. I don't know how locked in they are in terms of design with the current skill tree, because those are the skills, that's it. And how flexible the Paragon system is. But if they could add semi-skills or changes to the Paragon system where, I don't know, you get a Paragon point that says your active ability on dogs now summons an extra dog for 30 seconds every time you use it, or something like that, right? I don't know, think of Dire Beast for Beast Mastery Hunters in WoW. Quick question, Diablo 4 will be my first game in the series and I enjoyed the server slam a lot. Here's my question though, I see Diablo II Resurrected is on sale, 2%, is it worth it? Yes, 100%. Obviously I'm a biased fan of Diablo 2, but it makes sense to play Diablo 2 and Diablo 4 because the story ties. Diablo 4 is likely continuing a lot of things from Diablo 2 as a story. So you might care more about some of the Diablo 4 characters if you play Diablo 2, possibly even Diablo 3. That's in from a story perspective. Gameplay wise, D4 is an upgrade of D2. Like, this is the skill tree that we have here, right? There's 3 tabs. It's a little bit more investive than Diablo 4, for instance, where in Diablo 4 you have like 5 max points to put into major skills. You can put up to 20 here. You don't have to, but the way you redistribute the points all around create builds. So you could say that you have a lot more build flexibility, and that's gameplay. Diablo 2 is a lot simpler, is a simpler game than Diablo 4, but it's I don't know how to call this. It's kind of like how Return of the Jedi is maybe the best Star Wars movie, but you cannot really enjoy Return of the Jedi without A New Hope. Does that make sense? We're using a Star Wars reference. I don't know, I'm hoping you're getting the Star Wars reference. The abilities being more intense as you level them up, I hope. Yeah. Also, the scaling is way better in Diablo 2 than Diablo 4. The way that you level up, you actually legit feel stronger and stronger and stronger each time. Whereas in Diablo 4, it's kind of like WoW, where the world scales with you, and sometimes if you level up fast enough and don't get items fast enough, you end up feeling a little bit weaker, which is weird and stupid. So it's like Dark Souls 1 and 3 are tied together, while Dark Souls 2 was kind of a separated guy. It's kind of like how, okay, this is good. Dark Souls 1 was my favorite. I love Dark Souls 3 as well. But would you be able to appreciate Dark Souls 3 as much if you've never played Dark Souls 1? Also, D2 is a lot more relaxing. So that's a plus for me sometimes. Sometimes I play intense games and I want to like concentrate and perform. Sometimes I just want to chill, mindlessly slay monsters, and always feel like I'm making my character just a little bit stronger. Not to mention that loot in Diablo 2 is better than it was on the server slam, in the way that in order for you don't need the best items to destroy the game. But if you are lucky enough to get the best items, you are going to feel like a whole different class. And the best items are incredibly difficult to get, and all you have to do is just play the game more. Just do the simplest farm stuff again and again with everything that they add in seasons, which is always a little bit more fresh. So that gives you a reason to log in, and even if you play like 10,000 hours, you'll always get something out of it. In D2, I feel like if that's something that's appealing to you, is fine. If not, you can just play it for the story. If you don't know what the story is, I highly recommend you don't get spoiled. Play through the campaign, watch the cinematics, listen to the NPC. You have like 5 NPCs in each city. It's super simple. You don't have a lot, right? But listen to their dialogue. I don't know, I got invested in the story. Some of the cinematics in D2 when I played it, obviously I was a kid, so it was a different time, but I was like, oh my god, no! And shit like this. But I am a turbo nerd and I get emotionally invested in a lot of stuff, but I choose to do so because it's more fun that way. I feel like Diablo was always where they would drew most of their ideas for. Oh, 100%. I'm pretty sure that they might have been inspired to make Diablo from different places, but dude, this skill tree is WoW Talent tree. What do you mean? It's not like it's revolutionary from Diablo, but still it's very similar. Dark Souls 2 is for sure more relaxing. Wait, Dark Souls 2 after the update, right? Because initially it was like turbo hard. Dark Souls 3 is my favorite boss roster ever in any video. Yeah, Dark Souls 3 just basically makes everything better. For me, the reason why I like Dark Souls 1, it introduced me into a dark, gritty world that made me feel alone. Made me feel like I couldn't find help anywhere. I had to figure it out. And Dark Souls 1 is good if you play it once, right? If you play it again, it's probably really, really boring. Because figuring out all the things, obviously without looking them up ideally, is really fun. And once you figure out, it's like, oh, this is how you get this boss. It becomes like super trivial. I love those moments of like trying. It's like, oh my god, shit, this is so good. You're going to this whole new area that's so dark. It's like, I don't know what the fuck's happening next. That kind of stuff. Which I felt slightly towards Dark Souls 3, but by then I got used to the franchise, so I kind of knew what I was going to expect. You prefer the system in D3, D4? What system? The skill system? I think it's superior. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you think I said. I'm very excited to dive headfirst into this game, still deciding between Rogue and Necro. D4 or... Yeah, I imagine D4, yeah. If you play D2 and D4, sure. If you play D2, what you gotta do is you gotta turn off all the lights, tell everybody to leave you alone for like 2 hours, and just like have some like good sound, either headset or good system. Listen to the music, listen to the sound. It takes you into the world, man. It takes you into the world, and it's so good. I got Blood Mist Aspect on server slam, and I was wrecking a double snakes. I don't know what that is, Blood Mist Aspect. Oh, that as in a legendary, sure. World design of the interconnectivity of Dark Souls 1 is phenomenal. Yes! Dude, in Dark Souls 1, when you get to Firelink Shrine, and then you go and you see like the castle and the walls, the undead bog or whatever it's called. I can't even remember it. I think you can probably from the bottom, you can even see the top of the chapel where you eventually fight the gargoyles. The fact that you can physically see all of the places so far out from where you are and you'll eventually get there, that felt amazing. Pops corpses when you have them. Oh, the shit. Yeah, the shit that made Necros OP on the first beta, no? Oh my god, look at my lifesteal, boy! Oh my god, look at my lifesteal! Shit, this is like 5 times better than a health potion. So, as a good example of Diablo 2, I am level 19. This is nothing. I'll probably finish the game at around level 80, right? So level 19 is nothing. But up until this point, I had this build of like attack, like werewolf attack, super fast, lifesteal playstyle. Up until this point, I had to like chuck potions, look at the mobs, go back to town, heal, buy more potions, come back and stuff like this. I have farmed specific items like my axe here and got enough points into my skill that I want to use that now I'm just like melting everything. I'm like closing my eyes. I'm not even watching. I'm literally not watching the game. I'm assuming I'm hitting stuff because I can hear in my headset. I'm still not watching the game. Am I killing everything and I'm full HP? I probably am. There you go. Oh, I'm in a corner. Never mind. But this is what I mean, right? So you have these moments when your build comes together and you're like, ah, yes, this game is E. Werewolf. Yeah, but so it's fun, man. This is what werewolf's supposed to be. Doesn't have to be anything amazing or be unique. I mean, it is unique, right? Wait, where am I going? But I've played Necro before in the last season. And I had trouble getting a pet build going into hell. And then getting a bone spear going into hell as well. And it was fun, it was hard, it was challenging. And I played the intricate spellcasting stuff. Ooh, hello. Can I... What am I carrying that for? And now I'm just having fun with like a super fast, super slappy build. Don't judge me, man. Or do. Either way, I'll have loads of fun. For so long, I cared about... Like, these guys are... Look at my HP. It just gets filled up so quick. Not even touching my potions. Probably use... Oh. Need more mana potions though. Wait, is this the way? Oh. It's a little bug over there. I see how it is. Oh, and stealth makes this so easy. I probably would have been stun locked here if I didn't have stealth. Oh, there we go. At this rate, I'm gonna get to Duriel so quick. If this makes Act 3 quick, I will forever love this. I haven't played this build, by the way, since I was a kid. This was the build that I played last time. Well, this is the sorcerer. Last time when I was a kid, before I stopped playing D2 altogether. So when I played D2 and actually progressed to DX for the first time, I played a druid. And I put points like in all of the things. Oh, I wanted a boulder. I wanted to be a bear. I wanted to have some wolves. And I got everything. And I got to Diablo and I couldn't kill him because I just didn't have any damage since I have had points into everything. And then I talked to a friend who's like, ah, dude, you fucked up your duty. You gotta start over. I was like, what? So I started over. He told me just to put points into Feral Rage. I put points into Feral Rage. And I just realized, oh, I never need health potions again. That's the coolest thing in the world. To realize you never need health potions ever again. Do I even care about this? All the stamina potions? Wait, didn't I get everything? Oh no. Okay.
The sun warms the floor once more. The fight. Good day.
The only character I really don't feel like playing is Paladin. I feel like Paladin being generally accepted as the most OP class just makes it very unappealing to me. Okay. So now I go to Jerem. Paladin and Druid were my favorite D2. I just couldn't play them in WoW. Yeah, Druid in WoW is way different. I love the concept of Paladin, man, but the fact that I know that most things that I do in Paladin are super strong and I can just do whatever I want in the video game. Yo, dude, let me pass. Fucking guards, are you serious right now?
You may not.
Oh, I cannot pass. Wait a minute. Oh, I have to talk to Drognet.
I've heard that I've been.
Okay, now I can pass. I could go in. I was gonna play Sorceress this season, but I was like, I want to go back to I want to be a melee. I keep playing casters. Level up. Ooh, finally Heart of Wolverine. Yes. Let's see how this feels now. Gonna put all into Vitality. I don't seem to be needing anything else. I forgot where the waypoint was. Oh, look at all the poison skellies. I never played Assassin. They really kung fu-y. I played it a little bit. Yeah, that's just not something that I find interesting. Oh, I kick and punch stuff? That sounds very unrealistic. From a, you know, from a person that shifts into a dog and bites things. What I mean is, when I'm facing the Lord of Hell, Diablo, that crushes angels with his fist, kicking him in the nards feels unrealistic. Does that make sense? That's what I mean. Dude, can I not lifesteal from undead? Is that what's happening here? Makes sense. No, I can't. So many dudes. This is not a 4-socketed crystal sword. No. Wait, do I want a 2-socketed crystal sword? Do I want steel on a crystal sword? I don't think so. Like a rogue with combo skills. Dude, I get rogue, dude. You're using traps, you're dodging, using daggers, subterfuge, stuff like that. Assassin for me just doesn't make sense. I think its design is really cool. You have combo points, the precursor to combo points. You have dragon kicks and traps and swirling chakrams and whatever. If I recall, I don't know all the spells. I think it's cool. I just feel like if I'm fighting a big horny demon with 500 pounds of muscle, I will need a sharp sword, monster claws, or fireballs, right? Does this make sense? I'm just stupid like that. If I'm going to fight the Balrog, I'm not bringing Jackie Chan. I'm bringing Gandalf I'm bringing Dracula. You know what I mean? Does this make sense? This is how my brain works, guys. This is how you know, you understand what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
I am overburdened.
A chi-enhanced monk with bones like steel. But that would have to be a thing, right? No, I don't know. Chi Nirvana. Enhance, draw from the power of the spirit and the four elements and become hard as steel. And then you, I don't know, you take less damage, you hit punch harder, I don't know, maybe. I played monk in Diablo 3, it was alright. That's what I always liked about Barb. You're a human, but you're strong enough to handle 12-foot demons. Yeah, but that's the thing, because that makes sense, right? Because you're putting the concept of physicality into my hands, and I have to accept it. The physicality of kicking stuff and poisoning, well, kicking stuff, I guess. And from what I don't know, 100-pound woman that, I don't know, does she have spikes in her heels when she kicks Diablo in the nards? Is that where the damage is coming from? But when you give me like 300-pound dude that has muscles in his nostrils that can hold 2 maces, then alright, sure, I guess this guy can punch a demon really hard if he wanted to, right? Does that make sense? That's how my dumb male brain works. Just a dumb male. Some dumb male brain. Wait, didn't I want to make lore? I don't even know if I have. How do you make lore? Diablo 2.io. Superhuman genetics plus ancestral magic. Yes. Lore. Ort and soul. Okay. I don't think I have either. Yeah, nope. Should I just get rid of this? I feel like I'm just hoarding right now.
Not in town.
Oh, there we go. On the other thing. Okay, what symbol are we missing here? Don't know off the top of my head. Here we go. Jesus, when I saw this for the first time, I was like, fuck, am I in space? A world within worlds. Oh god, I hope it's not there. I'm just gonna leave that as my last search place. Gnarled staff. Maybe I should get it. So, what? Already? I just came back. Chest gas nova. Oh, these are so good boots, but without magic. Fine. So useless. Teleport. I guess it's gonna be through here. Just need to run real fast. No! Come on, summoner, please be here. No. I guess it's not here then. It's a waste of time now. Nope, mana potion. The pattern is already done, right? I'm not gonna find the summoner here. I'd say I play physical bruisers the most in RPGs and MMOs. Like, I love the idea of a paladin, but I never end up taking it as a main. I would love the idea of a paladin in Diablo. The only reason I cannot play is because I know it's just too strong. But a Crusader of Light in a world of darkness? Fuck, sign me up. Yeah, this is a waste. It's a waste of time. It's faster to just TP back. Take the waypoint. Stay a while and listen. How many keys am I picking up? Jesus. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. God damn. Well. Wait. Yeah, I cannot buy it from this guy. I think in D4 they'll have something similar. Oh yeah, they're definitely gonna have a paladin thing, whatever that ends up being. Speculations about what Dark Knight or Death Knight or whatever the fuck could also be a thing. But I don't think they can do without a paladin. It's just too essential for a Diablo game. Because they're basically in the lore. Although druids are too, and they skipped on them in D3, so I don't know. Okay. Do I need to like kill everything? Can I just go? Hit it? Yes. For some reason I didn't think the Crusader... I didn't... Oh, you didn't like the Crusader? Oh, I loved it. It was actually my favorite version. I played the shit out of the Crusader. That was actually probably my best time playing D3. When... Diablo... The normal Diablo 3 game... It was the first Blizzard game I couldn't finish. I never finished Diablo 3. The story, I mean. Before they introduced... Hey, hello, Ticolas! Before they introduced... adventure mode and all of that shit. Before they added any of that... Ooh. Oh, yes, I got it. It's here. Nice. Insta-give. Okay. 3-7. Representatives. Bar Paladin Druid and D2. D4 11 decided. Well, I never could finish the Diablo 3 campaign. It felt just way too boring. And when I got to Act 3 and I saw that Leah transformed into Diablo, I was like, oh my god, are we doing this again? That was like, ah, okay, well, fuck this shit. So I stopped playing. I couldn't finish it. I couldn't finish Act 3, and of course, by extension, I couldn't finish Act 4. But when Reaper of Souls came out, I was like, alright, I'll give it a go. So, and I restarted the game with a Crusader. And played the game at a hard difficulty, where it took me like forever to kill like white skeletons and stuff. And I just enjoyed the game way more. I was like, fuck, this is so cool. I got engrossed in the story. The dangers felt real. And I was like, I'm gonna fight some primevals. And I had the best time playing Diablo. Ah, this is it. I'm out of mana potions. I'm not Marcellian, man. God damn. This will never go away, will it? Never in the whole wide world. Can I get some mana potions, please? Play Immortal? Nah, I played Immortal when it launched. Game is fine. Was a fun game. I just couldn't get into the microtransactions bit. I felt like that was stupid, and I felt like they were making fun of me as a gamer. They were taking advantage of me. They were like, haha, how about giving us more money, fool? I was like, oh, come on, guys. I've paid for so many of the Diablo games. Why do I have to go through this? Why is this our relationship? I didn't complete the last bit in D4, I remember. In D4, oh, in D3, some kind of skirmish mode where you go into on the world and complete objectives, but you're outside in the main story. I hope that returns. Oh yeah, no, D3 revolutionized. D3 invented Mythic Plus, World Quests, and World Events for WoW. They were first in D3. You have essentially, I don't know if you also play WoW, but that's basically, World Quests are basically what you're saying, the little events. And they randomize each time. You just, you know, reset them a lot more than you do in WoW. You manually reset the events. Bounties are called. And Greater Rifts are essentially the precursor to Mythic Plus. That's how Mythic Plus got inspired.
Nothing the right portion can't cure.
I don't play WoW. Oh, alright, fair enough. I'd almost back into it. Almost got into it back into it because of your vids. Fair enough, fair enough. But the point is, what D3 added into the game was really good in terms of gameplay, in terms of game design. Whether you liked it or not, it was good for the game, and it was good for other games as well. Definitely inspires a bunch of D4 stuff. Definitely inspired. It made because of D3, the devs made one of the best WoW expansions ever, which was Legion. Because of a bunch of systems from D3. Wait, was that a healing potion? Wait, where am I going? Rather than making D4 an MMO, I'm glad they're just sprinkling them elements. Oh yeah! As much as I like to play my single player RPGs and get lost in them and stuff, multiplayer games have always had an extra level of fun. And to be fair, I don't know how much D2 you played, but killing monsters and demons with a friend, I feel like it's way more enjoyable. Obviously, you know, I want to take the challenge and solo a bunch of stuff. But I feel at the end of the day, it's cooler. It's like, okay, alright, dude, let's see if we can blast this with our builds. Or some shit like that, right? So yeah, I also think that the MMO elements are really good. Also, online games work better with a monetization model, also with microtransactions also. So there's no way they would have made a fully playable single. Blizzard is never gonna do another fully single player game ever, 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 ever. Shit! Look at all the lightning, dude, and I'm healing through all of it, kinda, maybe. A little bit of a rejuve, a little bit of a rejuve. Heal back up, heal back up. I've playing D3 with my buddy, always plays a caster, I always play a melee. Ah, that dynamic is cool, dude. For sure. Lightning resists. I want to see how fast I can kill Duriel. Oh, this is a full room and I don't have any more potions. No, I do. Looks like I still need potions for certain things. How close am I? Oh, this is nasty. Ooh, I got a set item. Look at that.
I can't carry anymore.
Jesus, how can I not carry anymore? Why do I have arrows in my bags?
Stay a while and listen.
I shall. Oh shit, my dude is almost dead. I think this is better than what he has. For sure. This is more defense. This is more resists. Maybe it isn't better.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
Alright, let's take a look. Get rid of you, repair, and buy some potions. Do I not want to? No, that's lightning resist. Keep cold damage. Where are we going? Where are we going? Antlers. Don't mind if I do. Oh, nothing? That blows. Oh, I'm guessing this is dead end. Oh, my dude. bunch of shit. Wait. No way it's here. Ugh, literally the last unexplored corner. Ah, Diablo 2, you strike again. Okay, I'll leave a bunch of dudes alive. In case I need to build up my Feral Rage before Dorio. Nope. Oh, my dude died. Do I care? No, really, right? Ah! There we go. Okay. Do you think they should bring back all classes in D4 or come up with something new? If I had to choose old classes for sure. D4 was built on pre-existing concepts and pillars. New classes would just feel like a whole new game. It could just be an amazing game, but it probably wouldn't feel like a Diablo game anymore. It would feel like something that sounds and looks like Diablo, but feels like something else. I think they should add new classes. I think they should add a new class in each expansion. I mean, I'm guessing it might have like 2 or so expansions, which would be fine, I think. They could add a version of the Paladin, whether it's Paladin or it's Crusader, where it's both. They could add it in the first one. And then they could add a new class in whatever the second expansion would be. Maybe they'll make it like a WoW thing, where they will keep adding expansions, although I don't know if the world of Diablo is so extensive that you can keep adding MMO-like content to it. I don't know if that's a thing. Could be a thing. But really think about it. How many more classes outside of the ones that you already have can you make for an RPG? Considering that all RPGs that started with Tolkien and then Dungeons and Dragons have a version of a warrior, a version of a mage, a version of a healer. And you have clerics and priests, which clerics are basically paladins, right? Or let's say less fighty type paladins. You have barbarians or warriors or berserkers or whatever you want as the version of the warrior and so on, right? There's only so many you can still add. The Red Swirly, it's a spirit, man. It's the spirit of the Wolverine. Yeah, so there are the two similar, so there's only like 1 or 2 left. Like, Witch Doctor was as original as it was, Witch Doctor borrowed a lot from Necromancer, right?
Goes there.
And I guess maybe a little bit from Necromancer, maybe a little bit from Druid too. Which Witch Doctor was, let's say, the shaman of Diablo. Crusader is basically the paladin, just with a different name and a different theme, but it's still a paladin, right? Logan, they did him dirty.
I can't.
Get the good. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Okay. No, give me. That's it? How did they all just die? Oh, there you go. Where are all the undead? It was filled with undead here. I'm looking for Bale. Ooh, ooh. Nope, not as strong yet. How is half HP though? Oh, no, 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 no! I didn't think it's a half HP in one go. I think that's pretty good.
Stay a while and listen. Hello.
Hello, sir. I could take part of the oak. I have a little bit more HP. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, he died. How did he die? Did I have poison? 6. Oh, open wounds! Oh my god, Malice is so good! It just puts a infinite bleed on him. Wait, how much damage is open wounds? Holy shit, he just died! That was a lot of HP left that he had. D2R. This weapon was better than I thought. Open wounds. Engineer, yeah, I wouldn't say no. No, a monk would probably still be valid. The rogue basically has demon hunter elements. You could probably still get witch doctors in. Okay, damage per frame. Okay, so my character level is 16. 18 times my character level. No, it's probably 20. Wait a minute. 21. So 18 times 20, that's 360 minus 104. That's 256. Divided by 250. Wow, exactly by 256? No way. 18 times 21. That's 378. Okay, so it's just a little bit. Damage per second. Oh, that's what I want. Okay, so it's about 18 damage per second. That's quite a bit, actually. Jesus. Fuck, this weapon might actually be really good.
Hello, I thank you. Diablo, I will find you yet.
Wait, I didn't even know what he dropped. I didn't even get the loot.
I am overburdened.
I'm overburned. Well, definitely cleared it faster than with Necro. What do we have? Machine. Let's boogie boyo. All right. And now talk to Ormus. Yes. Get rid of all of these. Oh, okay. That's some stats. Might keep it for the dude. And this is some other stats. Keep it for nobody else. Mephisto time, my favorite. Do you like Mephisto? It's my least favorite act.
I'll put that to good use.
Lightning resist, cold damage, I don't need 2 cold damage, 1 defense, I don't need it. What's this? Alright. This zone sucks, but Mephisto is cool. Yes, I do give you that. Can I give you a link real quick to what I think the 6th class will be? Oh, 100%, man. Give me it. Let's see it. What's up? What's up?
Not here. Not here.
It's not the Death Knight, is it? Lol, that's so quick. Ah, Flare Jungle. Ah, this is a zone I will happily do by just holding down right click. To be fair, Act 3 is cool except for this. The Spider Forest and Flare Jungle are like my least favorite zones in the game. The amount of backtrack is ridiculous. Yeah, but there's not a link. Give me links, my dude. The Brotherhood of the Horadrim, at times referred to as the Order, the Crusaders of Light and the Horadric Order. What's that? A Horadrim, maybe? Is that what you mean?
Looks like jade. Perhaps it's worth something.
The reanimated Vanguard of the Horadrim with a spear and shield. Ooh. Do you by any chance play League of Legends? Maybe the light and elemental magic. Could be. We will release a Barbarian vid, yes. Tomorrow, actually, I'm gonna work on it. Hopefully get it down by Tuesday. On a duo in LoL. No, what I meant was, there's this champion in League, this Egyptian-themed champion that just summons like dudes with spears. You can recreate the tower. I forgot what the name of it was. And when you said that, that's what I thought about this magical spear and shield wielding warrior. Azir, yes, Azir, yeah. So a version of that, or inspired by that, but you know, with the power of lore and wisdom and knowledge and all of that stuff. Spider Cavern, perfect. I got lucky. Let's get this done quick. Oh, it's so good. Oh, when you get the spider cavern really early, this is just the best. Not here, yeah, right here. All of the spurters. They always know how to make bugs just look absolutely grotesque. I love it. Oh, yeah, yeah. I find it hilarious people that don't like to look at spiders in video games. I get arachnophobia, but it's still funny to me. That's like one of the biggest compliments you can give to the designer that made that mob or monster or whatever. The fact that it resembles real life so much that it moves you in a negative way. It's yeah, mowing them down. When I made this build, I thought of this exact act. This exact part of the act. I just want a build that can mow through 10,000 little swirlies without me having to individually click on each one. So what I need now is the git bin, but that's in Flare Jungle, right? Maybe a waypoint, or not that I have the spider cavern, I don't care about the waypoint, right? But well, I like torturing myself, it seems, playing Dead Cells on mouse and keyboard instead of controllers. I don't even know what that is. Both your Xbox controllers are occupied. I don't know what Dead Cells is though. By the way, you guys fans of Mortal Kombat? Have you seen the new Mortal Kombat trailer? Best roguelike game on the market? Really? Now you piqued my interest. I heard of it, but... Oh, this? Oh, fair enough, yeah. It's too bright and colorful for me. Might be really good, but... I'm more of a Darkest Dungeon kind of guy. Slay the Spire was the roguelike I played probably the most. I played so many hundreds of hours of that. Plus hours on it and counting. I have 1200 hours on Slay the Spire, yeah. Slay the Spire is just spooky and dark. In a weird way. I think Slay the Spire is a low-key masterpiece. The amount of gameplay that those two, I think it was made by two people, right? Oh, that and Faster Than Light, by the way. I think these simplistic games with like so much replayability, they feel amazing to me. Like the genius minds that made stuff like this with like probably a pencil and a, you know, a 1994 calculator.
I can't carry anymore.
I don't have a lot of hours in Darkest Dungeon, but I do like the concept. Holy shit, what the fuck? Wait, didn't I? Wasn't I supposed to have the waypoint here? God damn, this heart emoji bothers me, man. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, Dara. Look at this. I don't know what you write here. Like in this corner, and I don't know why it's so laggy. In this corner right here. Oh, is the mouse cursor not being captured? Wait a minute. Capture cursor. So like this part right here, I don't know what people write underneath this. I don't know what this is. What the fuck? The fuck video game? Infinite mirror. I mean, I could just do... Can just do this. I can put OBS on. Bow, bow. Woo! Instant infinite mirror. Arachnid lair, waypoint, perfect.
Back in never. Ah. Yes.
Rabies. Ooh. It's just not better though. I can make a stealth out of this Taleth, and I can give it to this dude. Do I have a Taleth rune? Tall. Eth. 65. It's not better than mine. It's better than his.
I'll put that to good use.
Angelic Halo. I don't suppose this is of any use to anybody. Golden birds.
I've
Hello, Dan. Good day.
Good day. Bye bye. Okay, so now I need their dungeon. Okay, finding a dead end. So good. Alright. Bow. I'm gonna level these guys, probably. Oh, where Tiger? Isn't that Feral Druid in WoW? I know Druid is a meme for everyone, but we'll definitely be maining Druids. It's not a meme. I mean, well, no, it is a little bit of a meme, but I'll be maining it too, my dude. What do you mean? 100% main it. It's really cool. I thought my second main would be Sorcerer or Necro. But to be fair, it's looking like it could be Rogue. And I never really main roguelike classes. Well, I'm not gonna main it, but it feels like it's an interestingly designed class. How something's OP is boring to me? Yeah, I do agree. You don't mean rogue, do you? So rogue is the one class I never played in WoW, but it looks super fun in D4. D4 looks like everything I would like to be as a rogue. Wait, dude, where am I going? Probably gonna go Barb, full tank Thorns. Didn't they nerf Thorns? I love Thorns builds, but I don't know why Blizzard doesn't like Thorns builds. Feels like even in D3, whenever they started being a thing, they stopped being a thing really quick. Oh, hello. I don't know where I'm going. God damn it, this curse. Love your guys' WoW content, by the way. It's really helped me back into the groove of it. Push high-end and content. Oh shit, man. What do you do? What content do you push? It's so cool to hear stuff like that. There isn't a whole lot of inherent damage in the passives for Barb, so it's free damage with no cost, how I see it. But yeah, it's nerfed overall. That kind of sucks. I hope they change that. But then again, don't you get like a lot of damage from the sheer nature of wearing multiple weapons? I haven't played since Gera, but I thought you went into like super endgame stuff, no? Oh. I've been tanking decently high keys, like 15 plus. You need a bit better gear to start 20s. Ooh, what do you play? Wrathkata. Matt, you guys should play. I mean, I know Landog is playing it, but you should play Dragonflight. It's a really good expansion. I think people are sleeping on it way too much. They literally managed to improve every single aspect of the game. Class design, talents, balance, raids, dungeons, professions, world content. I suppose story, but that's very subjective. Some people like the story. Rot Valley. Ooh, Chad. Oh my god, I never find the Great Marsh waypoint. I don't need this waypoint, I need Flare Dungeon. Yeah, I do need a Flare Dungeon. It's a huge headache to get back into it, there's so many add-ons. Yeah, you're overthinking it, my dude. If there was ever a time you didn't need add-ons, it would be now. Or fewer add-ons, rather.
Hello.
I like to play with as few add-ons as possible. Ooh! Life stolen, open wounds, sacrifice. 15 to 35. That's better than my two-hander. This is probably better for bosses though. Attack rating, defense, monster defense per hit. This is definitely way better for bosses, but this 50% chance of open wounds, 25% chance of open wounds. Okay, shit. Probably just play warrior. So very good time to play warrior. I knew nothing about the new raid and no weak chorus. Went for fully blind was not bad. Yeah. It's not that bad. Can I afford a better... I need a better shield, dude. What is that? Okay. There's definitely more damage with this. I just don't have the bleed in the target defense. So for bosses, the other one is still better. Slightly. But I should be tankier now. Yeah, Fury Warrior is the king dispatch. It doesn't matter what class you play. You don't... Depends on what content you do, but you realistically don't need add-ons. You might want add-ons for certain things. The 3 basic ones... Ooh, my god, shit. Holy fuck, why am I taking so much damage? I have lifesteal. The 3 basic add-ons that I recommend people get is details, so you can see your damage meter. That's always important because I don't know, it is. Deadly boss mod, which basically tell you dodge this, incoming damage, taunt, or pop defensive or whatever, something similar. It tells you when most things happen. The things that you need to know the most anyway. So it's easy. And then it's weak auras. And that's optional. To kind of track your stuff when your cooldowns are back up. So it's sort of like 2.5, let's say. And then if you want more, that will come down to you. But that's, I don't know, add-ons is like the least of your concerns. The game is good. And depending on how you play and how difficult or how much you want to push, you might not even need add-ons. Oh, it feels sedated? Oh, fair enough then. It is dated, it's an old game, but they did, all things considered, with the engine and stuff, they did a pretty good job at maintaining it. I bet your ass that your PC cannot run it at max quality. less to do with the fact that the graphics are so good, most to do with the fact that it's not amazingly optimized. But if you do have a beast PC and you manage to run like super high graphics, it looks pretty good. Just the art style that's holding it back. You can, there's only so much you can make that specific art style look good. It's a cartoony art style. It's wow. So I don't know how much you can actually improve the gameplay, even if they could. Know what I mean? Yeah, but if you've tried it, it's fine. So you don't need to force it. That's boring. But I feel like a lot of people think that way until they actually get a chance to play it. Yeah, looks aren't the be-all end-all. One of my favorite games of all time is Faster Than Light. Have you seen Faster Than Light? But there are games that I probably couldn't play because of graphics. Like, you know, the old 3D games, 3D FPS games. Like Half-Life, for instance. I could barely go through another Portal gameplay, which I love Portal. Finished it twice. But the second time it took a little bit. It's like, it started to look a little bit too much. And I usually don't look at graphics at all. Faster Than Light is probably one of the most chillest, anxiety-inducing games that you can play. 90% of the time you're like super chill. I'm just firing my rockets, shooting my lasers, putting out fires. And then the battle just takes like a nasty turn and you're like, fuck, oh my god, no! No, vent! Oh, intruders! No, I need to heal my troops! Ah, dodge the missiles! It's Faster Than Light, thanks. Where is the goddamn flared jungle man? Oh, finally. I'm getting so many runes. What's going on? Ah, yes. That's what I wanted. Now I just need a little elites. Little elites. Is this gonna be enough? Give me the get Ben. No. And I found the flare dungeon. Wait, but where's the... Guess I'm just gonna go in. It's my water. Water! Perfect. Hawkhelm. It feels like I'm always out of backspace. Fine. Let's get rid of this.
Greetings.
Greetings, sir.
Yes.
Salutations. 12% magic find. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Ooh. I never get to use these though. Always feel like they're kind of useless. Get this, get that. Well, I have a little bit of HP. Yes, Mo. So boss modes, Waycors, and what was the other one? I thought you weren't gonna play. My man. You don't need add-ons to play the game. Plus, they reinvented the UI, by the way, so you might want to play with it. You can actually customize the UI however way you want to. So I would recommend you just play the game and don't worry about add-ons. And once you get to a content that you want to do, then we can talk about add-ons. But boss modes, weak auras, and details. Details is basically the damage meter. You'll probably want that because you know it looks good. Then you know when you're fucking up or when everybody else is doing more damage or whatever. Deadly boss mods is just because you know it yells in your face, run, don't stay in fire, shit like that, right? So that's easy, especially when you don't know what the content does. Weak auras only if you want to. Weak auras is because I usually use weak auras to help me with my rotation and keep track of my stuff. So I install weak auras, which is like not an open source, but it's like it doesn't do anything on its own. You'll need the actual custom weak auras made by other players, and you can easily import that. But if you haven't played since like what, Kata or Wrath, by the time you actually need these, you'd probably have a bunch of hours in the game first to kind of get a feel for it. So I would probably just say just go in. And if you end up in a situation where, man, I just want to push some keys or clear, I don't know, heroic raid, then maybe then. Play where I don't need to mouse over click on enemies. I don't need to do jack shit. Oh my god, I'm looking at chat, Jesus. Oh boy, I had no HP. I don't know how I didn't die. I still don't want to have to walk back through here. Jesus. Dude, oh my god, if you play warrior, go through exile breach. When you level up a character, I don't know if you have like an old account or whatever, but when you level up a character, they've added a new zone for levels 1 to 10. You go through it like super quick. Anyway, you'll see once you get there. It's really dope. Oh, heavy belts. Well, dude, these guys are melting my... If I'm playing warrior, I don't need to mouse over click on names on the... Why would I do that? Yeah, sure. I mean, you know, if it's no big deal, I don't know. I think the up until 20 is still free. Or I don't know what the free version of it is, but it's something like that. Dude, I think I'm just gonna use this. Oh, more potion slots. If you're willing to, that's, you know, I would have suggested that, but you didn't have any accounts or anything, so just try it out, dude. Try it out, indeed, and if find it fun, definitely play it. So obviously don't play it if you don't. It's just stupid. Can't believe I almost died. I'm supposed to have the lifesteal of my life. How much deeper do I go? I don't know where I'm going. Jesus. Dude, this long way around is redonkulous. Jesus Christ. Ah, the map generated. Delish. This is legit a labyrinth. Finally. Just gonna get this. Endugu. Okay. Right. I think I can stop right here. We had a good run. Maybe I'll have one again before Friday. What's yeah, next week is likely gonna be the last one. So today's Sunday. We're gonna have one more D2 stream before legit D4. Oh my god. We're gonna have access on the 2nd of June, which is on a Friday. That weekend is going to be dead. I love my mom, my dad, and my sis, but I will not be reachable that weekend. I hope none of them die. Anyway, thank you everybody for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. Talked a bit about Diablo and all that stuff. Stay tuned for more videos to come in the future on our channel. Subscribe and all of that, like and all of that good stuff. The channel is still growing, and we definitely appreciate all of your little supports and the major support as well. And wish you all a happy rest of the day, and see you next week. Take it easy, everybody. Love you all. Bye bye.